Well, this is the second movie I've picked so far that the horror comes from just living in a society, I guess. Today I watched The Chaser from 2008, directed by Na Hong Jin. He's the same director who did The Wailing, and I figured I would see what else he had done. And this does get into horror, but it's more suspense territory, which isn't a bad thing. But if you're just looking for blood and gore, while you get it, it kind of comes in fits and starts. Our protagonist Jung Ho is a former cop who has turned adult fun times facilitator, and some of his employees go missing, and he thinks that they're being trafficked out of the country. So he starts trying to figure out where these women went, and if they've been trafficked, and it gets real bad really fast, actually. We get into where the movie gets its name, where it is just Jung Ho, like, going back to like his cop roots, like tracking down leads and literally chasing people down, which honestly I kind of appreciate the actual foot chases of it, because you can tell that there are still shots in here where people like slip and completely eat pavement, and then they just get up and keep running, and I'm like, this is awesome. The fights are actually kind of similar. Like, they're not heavily staged. They look like real fights where it's super messy, and nobody really knows how to fight. That you might see somebody get in a few good hits if they get the jump on someone, but that's about it. Surprisingly affecting. It's actually a little over 2 hours, so I mean it's a little long for some people, especially because I know it's in Korean and it's subtitled, and that's kind of a problem for some people. But even if it is, I would say suck it up and watch this movie because it's really good. Um, I might try to get to The Wailing later this month. I know that one's a little bit more of a time sink. I think that's over 2.5 hours. And if it's anything like this one, I definitely need a break before going into that, because this was a lot more emotionally affecting than I had thought it would be, because it gets into like lots of guilt and kids and just really failures of living in a society where even if you know 100% somebody did something, you need to be able to prove that they did the thing, or you have to cut them loose, in which case they can just run. And with somebody like the villain in this movie, is exactly what's going to happen. And we've seen it happen in real life. And it's terrible and it's terrifying. Yay for real life horror. But I'll be back with another one tomorrow.